Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Hariom. We have always heard that a pen is mightier than sword. Today's video is somehow related. No, we are not going to have a sword fight, but definitely we are going to discuss what a pen does. Writing. To be very specific, content writing. Content writing has become the most essential part, or we can say tool, for brands and for the companies in this digital age. So, to discuss and to share some important information about content writing, we have with us our content writing expert, Mr. Hariom. So, welcome, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So, sir, first of all, I want to ask, as I have heard, that content writing is all about writing skills and having good command over language. Is it true?
Yes, to some extent it is true, but there are other aspects to content writing as well, because obviously to write something you first need to know how to write, but that does not fulfill the objective or the goal of content writing. Content writing is, if I have to put it in a very bookish language or a bookish definition, it is planning, writing, and editing the content for the audiences on the internet or the web. And content nowadays in this digital age is available to the audiences in different forms. Like basically, the major part of the content is the written text, and then there are videos, and these days there are also podcasts, and then there are PPTs, there are infographics. But they're all backed by one single thing, and that is engaging content. How does the content become engaging? This is the most important aspect of content writing. It is even sometimes even more important than the command over language, because even if you don't have a very good command over language, you just know how to write very simply, but you are able to engage the audiences on your content. I think that will become the most essential part when it comes to writing good content.
So, as you said, sir, that engaging content is the most important part of content writing. So, I also want to know that why it is so much important to give more focus on content writing that is engaging.
First of all, we have to know one thing, that the age has transformed into a digital age. Today, everything that has been done, the 99% of returns are coming from the internet. Today, everybody, like you have a phone in your hand, everybody has 60%, 70% of the world has a phone in their hand, and they have access to internet. So, businesses and brands know that all we have, our audience, our customers, our consumers, our users are on the internet. Like traditionally, we used to see TV ads. Obviously, to make an ad, there used to be some content in the form of script that was written. The same way, that content has now come over to the web. But there is one catch to it. The content which is available on the web is crawled by Google, not just the audiences. So when Google crawls the content, it obviously scans your content and sees which content is better suited for the audiences. And there are several technical SEO aspects. When I say SEO, I say search engine optimization aspects to content, which link your content to the audiences. So you are not in the command of which content will go to which audience. Google is the commander here. So obviously you have to first write SEO friendly, and then despite regardless of how SEO friendly your content is, you also need to make it more engaging towards the customer or the consumer or the user who's going to be reading your content in the form of, it might be in the form of video, it might be in the form of podcast like we discussed, or it might be in the form of blog or an article. Then there is another catch to it, your website. Today everybody is linking their business directly to their website. They might not even have an office, but they do have a website, and because they know that the office can only access 10 people, while a website can access 10,000 and lakhs of people. And obviously, what is the purpose of the website? It is delivering the information, and that is what content writing does. It delivers the information to our direct user or potential customer. That is why it has become so much important these days to write engaging content, the content which is accessible to the users. Simplified information is provided to the users, and this is what made content writing so important these days.
So now one thing is clear, that how much it is important to create engaging content. But our viewers would love to know that how to write good content, or how can we add more clarity to our content.
Right. I was coming on that. So basically, what content writing is all about is the target audience. Like we say in the marketing or the advertising world, that our user is the king. The same way, when you're writing content, our target audience is the key.
What is target audience?
Target audience is basically the audiences on the web which we are targeting. We are going to target through our content. For example, if I want to write a content which is providing information about board exams, so we know that people giving board exams are studying in 12th class. These can be their interests, because we know what kind of interest a 12th grader might have, and we also know his age. He can be 17 to 16 to 19 years old or 18 years old. So this is how we target our audience.
So then our target audience will be students.
Yes. For example, if you are writing a content which is related to board exams,
Right.
for example, that is just to simplify the example. So if our students are board exam people who are going to give board exams, so they are students who are of 18 to 19 years or 17 years of age.
Right.
We know that this is the kind of the age group is this is the kind of content they can understand. So obviously we will not write very complicated things. We will write very simply. We will write a content because we know that 12th graders usually don't like to read that much, and obviously board exams, so we can't engage them into our content so much that they get complicated and they get confused. So it has to be written very simply, to the point, and the information that we want to give, the most important part, the information that we want to give is is delivered to them in a very simple, witty manner. That brings me to my second point, which is wit and humor. This, I personally feel, that is the most important part of the content, that it entertains and engages the user. Obviously, nobody likes anything that is boring. If I sit here and keep telling you stories about which don't make sense and which are boring, obviously you will get bored.
People want infotainment.
People want infotainment, right? So people want information as well as entertainment. So yes, I can use humor in between my content so that they are engaged to my content, they are stuck to my content, they keep reading, scrolling to it, and time to time I need to deliver these witty sentences, these witty jokes sometimes which are going on. I'm connecting it to the social media trends sometimes. So this is what makes content very engaging, and it brings more clarity to your content. It tells people where you are heading. The third point, which is the most important part, I feel, that your content needs to tell a story. We know, according to human psychology, that human being is a very emotional animal. He sees emotion more than he sees logic. So yes, your information that is being given to him by your content needs to be very emotional. And how do you make it emotional? How do you cater to the emotions of your user? You use a story. You use it in the form of story. If I have to write a story about board exams like we discussed, so what I'll do, I'll create a story about a person who wants to give board exams, and I'll take my article in the same tone, so that I can relate to I'll make a story relatable to the person who's reading it. Obviously it will bring clarity and information and engagement all in the same box of that content.
As you said that there are some things we need to take care while writing. So could you please specify those things, like what are the things we need to check out before putting our content on the web?
Yes, this is a very important part of content writing, and it falls under the editing part. So you have planned the content, you've written the content, but now is the time to edit it. And the first and the foremost thing that needs to be taken care of is making sure that your content, your article, blog, or etc., any content that you've written addresses the issue that you wanted to address. If we have not deviated from the topic, we are providing all the information that needs to be provided under this piece of content. And the second part that comes in is making sure that it is SEO friendly. If your content is not SEO friendly, it is not going to rank, it is not going to reach the audiences. And no matter how good that content is written, if it's not reaching the user, obviously it's useless. So we need to make sure that we include all the keywords. The tone of the content is set according to Google's algorithm. We have included CTAs and etc. All the technical aspects of it are on the tips, so that the piece of content is ranks and it is available and accessible by the audience that is available on the web. The third and the most important part is it is serving its purpose. That is, it is persuading the audience. It is compelling the audience to read it and take an action. think that fulfills all the 3 points that that we need to take care of before uploading the content on the web.
Okay, so this is all about content writing. I have heard about one other aspect, that is copywriting. So is it similar with
Yes.
content writing?
No. It is not particularly similar. The only similar thing between content writing and copywriting is the part writing. Other than that, it is a very two different fields. Content writing, if I have to put it very simply for you, content writing is basically delivering the information to the user, and copywriting is all about making the sale, persuading the user to buy it. If I have to give a very good example, supposedly I have to I'm marketing for a shampoo, and if I have to give an information, I'll tell you that using this shampoo helps you reduce dandruff by 80%. This is information. This is content writing. And if I have to tell you, buy this shampoo to get dandruff-free hair, this is copywriting. So you are able to compare the main difference. The main difference is all about giving the information. In content writing and copywriting is all about making the sale. It has a sales pitch, persuading the reader to take an action and buy that product or buy that services. So this is the main difference between content writing and copywriting.
So it was a really good example, and I think people who were like confused between copywriting and content writing, now it will be more clear to them that what is copywriting and what is content writing. They are both different things. Okay, sir, so now everything is clear to us, that what is content writing, what is the purpose, and how to write good content. So if someone is wanting to have a career in this field, then what skills they do need to have?
Yes. So first and foremost, I feel to become a very good content writer is you need to read a lot, and you need to keep updating your writing style. Obviously, as the time changes, your target audience, the generation changes have always are taking place. So you need to update your writing skills. First, you might have been writing like this 10 years ago, but now the writing style has changed. People like more simplified, humor-filled content. So yes, the first and the foremost thing, like I said, is having to update your writing style always, and that only comes through constant reading. Always reading the content on the web that is available, the new content that's coming over. And the very good tip to do this is to be very social media savvy. That is, you need to always be updated on the social media, because the generation is there. You need to know what kind of approach they're following when they're reading, so you will have a better idea. The second thing I think is time management. Is I think the most important skill that a content writer needs to have, because content writing is everywhere. You have to write for social media, you have to write blogs, you have to write website content, you have to write scripts, and they're all very different. They need to be written with different approaches. If you're writing web content, it is to be written with a different approach. If you're writing social media, it needs to be written with a very different approach. And obviously, if you're writing scripts for podcasts and videos, they need to be written on a very different approach. So yes, you need to manage your time. You need time management skills to manage all these tasks and complete them. Because if you might be able to write very good content, but if you're not able to deliver it on time, then obviously it's not going to serve the purpose.
So there is nothing like students need to learn something particular in studies.
There are courses available. Yes, there are many courses available. But I personally feel that self-learning is the best learning. So you can go through courses that there are YouTube videos to support you, like this one, to support your writing. You can have tips, you can improve your knowledge, but ultimately it is all about how much you work on yourself. That is only what's going to matter. And obviously there are other tips, like you need to read, like I said, you need to keep going, exploring new kind of content, keep going through what's trending on the internet. And obviously you need a very vast database of information. You need to have a very vast number of because ultimately you're catering to the audience which has n number of interests, their behaviors, everything needs to be studied on a very in-depth level. So yes, if you're a content writer, I feel you need to have a huge database of knowledge, and your information that you read and you write once, you need to store it into your mind, so whenever next time that information comes, you know what I have to write, and you are able to deliver it on time. So I think these are some of the tips I felt that I can deliver to the young content writers.
And I think this information is enough. Thank you so much for sharing all this information with us. I hope our viewers have learned a great deal about content writing. However, if you have any type of questions, you can drop in the comment section. We will definitely reach out to you. If you like this video, then give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos. Thanks.